Yo, you rocking with the GOAT of the game, HipHopGamer, Hot 97. We got Big Mike and Martyn Ford in the building. I just got to do one of these with you, baby. I got to do one of these with you.
Come on. Come on.
That's awesome.
You know what's crazy? You're wearing the outfit that Michael was going to wear today.
Yeah, man.
Oh, for real?
Believe this. Yeah.
My PRP, you shouldn't go for it. But
that's crazy, man. Well, good to know. So, major question for you. I'm going to start with you, Mike. This is such a significant moment just in history. So you to play this role as David, man, my question to you is, after you shot these scenes, after you had this actual moment, what did you feel? Like, because this is so surreal, especially looking at the show and everything like that. It's unbelievable what you've been able to do and accomplish, bro. How did you feel after shooting a scene so pivotal in our life?
You know, I don't think I'm doing anything, man. I'm just a byproduct of God's will and all of the amazing people in my life that have led me to this point, and all the amazing cast and crew. And honestly, I try to just kind of to stay in the zone. There's just focus on the present. There's a quote in Kung Fu Panda that is really awesome. It's my favorite. It's Oogway says to Po. He says, "The past is history, the future is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present." And so, in my life, you know, Oogway was cooking with that, you know. But I just try to open that present, and I try to just, you know, stay focused. And I don't pay attention to really what's going on. But now that season 1 is out, and I've had the chance to digest what's going on, it's been amazing to see people's reactions to the show. And
wow, God bless you, man. That's big time, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yo, Martyn. Yo, big dog. Now, I gotta tell you this, man. It's one thing to work out in the gym and stuff like that, but it's another thing to work out your spirit. So my question to you is, you being in the role that you in, you a giant, you big in the show and in real life, but what about your spirit gave you the humility to even be able to take on this role and do it justice so that we can be impacted by the word?
You know, I think your energy and your question are probably one of the best today.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, and I think to answer your question, I think we all go through experiences in life, and we all feel things. We're all humbled at some point, and I think the role of Goliath was important to try and bring humanity to him. It was important to try and do him justice in a way that he wasn't just portrayed as a bad guy. And I say this because when you go through life, you have people, let's say children who are born good, and they have horrendous circumstances that they have to deal with. They may lose parents, they may lose family, they may lose an environment to protect them. And then when they grow through, they may make decisions based on circumstance, which can change their outcome of life. It doesn't mean they were born bad, it just means they had a bad hand. And I think that's very true of Goliath, in a sense of some things happened to him throughout the show that makes you question, how would I deal with that? If that was me and that happened to me, how would I deal with that? Now, it's not for me to try and turn the audience into a fan or a supporter of Goliath, but it's for me to try and turn the audience into individuals that have empathy and that can understand Goliath and probably not be too judgmental, but actually understanding. And that way, if we can deliver a message, and if I can deliver a message, it would be just that. It would be, don't judge a book by its cover. Understand that in everyone there is good, there is bad, and sometimes it's out of their control to which way that goes. But to try and see the best and be the best for those around.
Wow, yo, I gotta spin the chain on that, bro. That was incredible, bro. Yo, so this next question, I'm gonna wrap it up with this, but this is for both of y'all to answer. But I'm gonna start with you first, Mike. So look, and you know, so I'm about to call you David. This is so crazy because like, this is so crazy. So my question to you is, I'm a professional gamer, you know what I'm saying? Play games all day, every day. My grandmother, rest in peace, taught me how to play. My question to you is, we need a game that's like based on faith and you know, being a Christian and things of that nature. Yo, bro, have you ever like had conversations with any game studios, whether, you know, Unreal Engine 5, Unity, different game developers and stuff like that? But how crazy would it be to play out on PlayStation or something, I know.
I know.
And Goliath in the show. Talk
Dude,
to me about this. Would you want to be a part of that? Take that answer first, and then after that, I want to hear from you, Martyn, and then we can wrap it up, bro.
Dude, I'm right there with you, man. I play Red Dead 2. I don't know if you play. Okay,
I play everything. I'm the one.
Nice.
I play everything, bro.
Nice. Dude, I'm a big fan of Red Dead 2, and I always thought to myself it would be awesome to see the story of David and Goliath in the same fashion.
Yeah.
But I think I've had one conversation. I think there is a gaming studio that is working on something like that, but I have not been offered anything or anything. But it would be lovely to see the scripture and the Bible being brought to life through gaming. So I'm so down for that, man.
I mean, for myself, there was a small game that I've been involved in recently when I shot last year, playing a character of substance, Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat. So there we go. So
Go Shao Kahn.
He was to have Shao Kahn and Goliath both on the consoles. That would be pretty good going. But I think your idea, as crazy as it sounds, is actually an incredible idea, because it would reach an audience that's never been reached before in that way. And there's so many people and so many children and so many adults as well that game 24/7. And at the end of the day, all of this media is an ability to connect. And if the ability to connect sends a positive message, that's so much better than walking around shooting people all day long on screen. So
right,
you should probably keep that quiet. Go and make some money for yourself and see if you can't get one produced.
Yo, let's get it. So look, that's my time. It was an honor. My dude Mike, my dude Martyn, David and Goliath. I love you both. God bless you both. And you rocking with the GOAT of the game, HipHopGamer, on your Hot 97
Yes.
every day. That's my word.
God bless
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care, baby. Peace.